ride to the beat with my hopes and my dreams like a boat in the sea. Let it ride from the west to the east. Be the best you can be. Let the rest in peace while I try.
What's goody, fam? You already know who it is. It's ShakaShine, and I'm coming back at it with another reaction on ShakaShine Reacts. Today, I got to give a big old shout out to Travis. And their request was the NBA's Dream Team full documentary. And this is part 6. Now, make sure if you have missed out on anything, check the playlist because you do not want to miss any bit of this. It's been a long one, and I'm really ready to see how this wraps up. So let's get straight into the reaction.
Dream Team too great for its own good.
This team of All-Stars is almost too good. Some think that we should go back to the collegians. It's been too easy.
I think then we ought to ban the African runners from the 10,000 meters because they make it look so easy as well. This is about our best, and this is wonderful for the sport of basketball.
Straight up, that just creates people to get better. It is what it is.
Irvin, there's been some comments that the Dream Team is getting all the attention, and there seems to be some resentment about it. Have you heard about it, and do you have any feelings about it?
Basically, we haven't heard about it. We're just here to do our job.
The media
and they're doing it right.
Have been looking for signs of a backlash. But in Barcelona and in the world beyond, the embrace of the Dream Team was universal.
You're gonna stand out and root against Picasso? I mean, seriously. They rooted for genius at work.
I kept thinking that the attention would dissipate.
No.
They're gonna play the first game. They're gonna win by 60. People are going to go back and watch track.
Nothing else.
To give Team USA a 60-point lead.
It didn't. It kept building and building and building.
The U.S. with another trouncing 127-83, 127 points.
Workers were trying to get autographs. The security people were trying to get autographs. All the athletes were standing on side like a parade.
Oh, that was a good one. Hold on, I'm gonna take that back. That was a good one. He said, "No, let me get this all the way back." Sorry, y'all.
We're standing on side like a parade.
He said, "Psych."
It is a 58-point lead.
People perceived us as being superheroes.
That's what they're acting like.
The guy on the bench is taking pictures, and I said, wow, we are having an effect over here.
Oh, yeah.
Easy victory in this, their 5th game.
That's what happens when just all the pieces fit right perfectly together. Like, come on.
It was as if the President of the United States was in the midst of a caravan that was going through the streets.
Like the Beatles, where there's thousands and thousands of people waiting all the time.
That was the most exhilarating 15 seconds of my life.
Let's go, girl.
We're like, wow,
oh,
this is amazing.
No one member of the Dream Team reveled in the Olympic experience more than Charles Barkley. After throwing the controversial elbow against Angola, Barkley had emerged as the team's most visible player.
Everybody always had the same question. How much of an ass is Charles Barkley?
Hey, Jack, when am I going to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated for this stuff? I should be on the Dream Team cover.
And then every time you'd go spend time with him, you'd just realize that he was the most enjoyable act, not only in all of sports, but possibly in all of pop culture.
Let's go.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. I just want to be like Mike.
Right away, I told my editors, I said, well, the #1 angle here is what is Charles doing?
And if you wanted the answer to that question, all you had to do was follow the crowds.
Exactly.
They're like, we don't want you guys out and about because we don't know how safe it is. And I'm like, dude, I'm at the Olympics. I'm not going to stay in my room the whole time.
I wouldn't either, to be 100%, so I feel him on that.
Barkley strolled Los Ramblas, a man of the people if ever there was one.
Man, I walked up and down the Ramblas every night And the people were fantastic. They all wanted autographs and wanted to take pictures.
We could be inside the hotel. Soon we heard the big roar. We said, there go Charles.
Yep.
So Charles would be walking, and then thousands would be following him everywhere he went, you know. He was the Pied Piper.
But at the same time, I mean, I think he did that right, because if someone that I really want from a different country came over and, like, instead of coming to see their fans, you just stayed inside the whole time, that's kind of messed up in my personal opinion. So, like, these people are waiting out hours and hours just to maybe get a chance. And if you're just literally just chilling and you're just not going out for no reason, you should go sign some autographs at least.
Charles would go over to the village and like find the Angolan players and hang out along the Ramblas at night. He was the most memorable person of the 1992 Olympics.
I just saw this touch he had. I don't think anybody else in the world could have done it beside Charles Barkley. At the end of the day, he was America's best ambassador.
Barkley was celebrated for experiencing the Olympics on his own terms.
And celebrated because people actually saw him and were able to interact with him.
More quietly, one of his teammates found a way to do the same.
We had the motorcycle escorts and we bust through traffic like Dick Tracy. But this one day we got stuck in traffic and we're just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. Finally I said, that's it. Let's go. Anybody wants to go with me? I'm heading.
He'd get off the bus and his family met him. He started walking right through the middle of everybody and nobody noticed him. I'm still on the bus, seeing him walk down the street, and I'm saying to myself, I would give anything to do what he just did.
See, guys, this is called the rhombus. See all the footprints? All right.
So
that's crazy.
Us rhombus, it's like Times Square or something. There's just so many people walking. I'm 6'1", I'm about the average size of everybody else on that little walk. So I'm walking with my family and I have the camera and nobody's noticing.
You think it's the sunglasses that's fooling them? Must be. Hi, you're from America?
Yeah.
Whereabouts? Whereabouts?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. You been watching the Dream Team at all?
Yeah, I'm watching
They're pretty good, aren't they? Yeah.
He has no idea.
Attention whatsoever. Finally, we ran across this lady who had the Dream Team and all the pictures on her T-shirt.
Hi. Hi. Are you an American?
Of course.
You look wonderful.
Why, thank you.
She started speaking real excitedly about each of the players. And I said, have you had a chance to meet anyone?
Of course. We met Charles Barkley the other night.
Did ya? He's a hell of a player. See, you got all the players right there in your shirt. Is Charles the only one you've ever seen?
The only ones I've ever met.
Hey, guys, do you know any of those guys on there?
I think my oldest son, Houston, ruined the surprise.
That's my dad. Your dad?
That's your dad? Too bad he's not here.
You play on a
I
team?
do, yeah.
Who is that guy?
Scotty.
I can't go anywhere.
Oh my gosh. I would have been like, I would have just came out and been like, I'm Scotty Pippen.
Different from Michael Jordan walking through here.
Oh, see what people say.
Surreal experiences had become the norm.
Oh.
But even more memorable were the unlikely friendships developing behind the curtain.
It was a unique mix. You know, Larry Bird and Patrick Ewing became like best friends.
That's dope.
I got a white guy from Indiana, and I got a brother from Jamaica.
Patrick said I could pick his mind. It took me 3 minutes. Now he gets a chance to come back and start picking on mine.
Took me one. We were probably two of the most unlikely people you thought that would be friends. But if you look...
It's just people being genuine. You can get across a whole bunch more borders than you think. That's just what it is.
Not only Larry and I got to be great friends, but all of those guys got to be much better friends.
Mm-hmm.
We all enjoyed each other. We all enjoyed the ride. And we got a sense of each other as men. Then, when we got to the court, it made it even better.
See?
The Dream Team's chemistry turned out to be the hallmark of their success, as the players closed in on what they came for.
Barkley now over the side leading cheers.
Their big margins of victory may
How many games did they play, too, doing this? Let me know. Put it in the comments, please.
have been a testament to their dominance. But numbers couldn't capture what made watching them so unforgettable.
Guys played the best basketball you've ever seen in your life. It was literally like great poetry or great art.
At times you feel you're watching a performance, a concert, rather than a basketball competition.
This was fun. This was like, it's how basketball's supposed to be.
And at the center of the fun was the team's biggest star, who had come to Barcelona at the peak of his powers and shown how much his popularity had exploded.
I will say this one thing about Michael Jordan. I've been around other celebrities in my life. I've never seen people react like they do to him. People go crazy when they see him.
In every corner of the
It's the charisma and stuff that he has.
world, there was someone who just wanted to see him.
Here's Michael Jordan!
No one had the sort of pull, the gravity that Michael Jordan had.
All right, so straight up, that they just didn't. But, you know what I'm saying? A lot of players got him to, open the door so he could be who he was. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion. So let's go.
Jordan had initially come to Barcelona reluctantly, but an early morning trip just before the gold medal game revealed how meaningful his Olympic experience had become.
Come on.
What time in the morning is it right now?
6:30, 6:15, 6:45, something like that. And I'm drinking coffee, so it's gotta be early. Can we go now? Where you from?
Albuquerque?
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Big fan of yours. Everyone's a big fan of yours.
Your name?
George Hirsch.
George, how you doing? Michael George, nice to meet you. Last night I hit my
That's still just crazy, I don't know. But yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm Michael Jordan. Oh, okay.
Oh, man. Make a basket.
What are you doing up so early?
I do remember getting up early to walk into the stadium.
That is the thing that I remember the most about the Olympics. Olympic Stadium. Imagine all the athletes that's been here before us. It's amazing. What about Edwin Moses? Won 122 consecutive races. I think everybody's got something to cherish. I think this is something that my kids are gonna love one day.
Well, someone should ask him now, because they should be pretty old by now.
The Dream Team squared off against Croatia again in the gold medal game, offering the world one more lasting impression of their supremacy.
Barkley with the lead for Mullen.
Oh. It's just money.
Team USA
Let's go.
came to send a message tonight.
We wanted to win and we wanted to dominate, but how we did it, sharing the ball.
With finesse.
Include
with style. With actually using teamwork.
Everybody. We did it as a true team.
The U.S. has defeated Croatia 117-85, and they have won the gold here in Barcelona.
And at least that game was closer than the other ones too, so you gotta give that too.
Campeón olímpico y medalla de oro, el equipo de los Estados.
All right. Let's stop it right there, actually. And
Team US.
yeah, we'll stop it right there. I thought that we'll finish it by now, but I guess we have one more. Gotta say thank you to Travis. Still learning new stuff. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys learned something new. And yeah, we have one more to go. So if you're making it this far, you might as well hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that comment button. Let me know which game was your favorite with the Dream Team and what else you want to see me react to. If you're already doing that and making it this far, I gotta say thank you.